Some of the things I'm about to talk about, you're going to have to open your eyes to understand. And most importantly, you're going to have to open your mind's eye. You got to understand that there's things going on Earth and within the universe that your five senses don't report back to you. And the only way these things reveal themselves to you is to get more knowledge and open your spectrum of understanding. And don't put any limitations on anything, because even your government once told you certain things didn't exist. Now they're backtracking and telling you that they do. But Earth is a school. Nobody's going to drop anything in front of you and tell you, yeah, this exists. The knowledge comes to the seeker. If you're not a seeker, it will not be available to you. Even me saying this, I can tell you something exists, but if you haven't experienced it for yourself, and if you haven't seeked it for yourself, these angels of knowledge is not going to equip you with that kind of knowledge because you are unworthy. So sometimes it's not that a person is foolish, it's because the veil hasn't been removed from their eyes because they are unworthy. They have never done the work. You have to open your spectrum of understanding. There is no limitation to the universe. Who is in control of your cross? Who has been the puppet master of the human race on earth for the past 6,000 plus years? Taurus, Aries, and Pisces. It's the fallen angels. You see, they trick you. They don't have a horse in the race. They move to whichever race is in power, operate through them to give directions to the world. They make countries war. They created the battle between the races because they are not human, so it doesn't affect them. Even the imbalance we have today between men and women was created by the fallen angels or Satan, which penetrated the minds of men and women. Why are they described as fallen? And didn't the Father create them? I'm going to read from the Pistis Sophia, the chapter describing the science of creation of the universe. Then I'll read from the seal portion, which uses the stories, mythology, and allegories to describe the same thing, just in a different way. Pistis Sophia. When and how were these fallen powers created? Within this greater plan, there is also free will to unravel the mysteries of life. Therefore, in addition to the manifestation of creation on multi-dimensional levels, there is also the manifestation of a consciousness which emanated from the divine, but which separated into its own unique strata of consciousness, taking on personality and absorbing power. So basically, the Father has his own plan that he created. With that free will, these entities created their own consciousness, which is in opposition to light, which is darkness. Although patterned after the divine, because they are created from the divine, these conscious entities, in some instances, out of their own free will or self-will, begin to manifest their own self-organizations with its corollary confrontation and competition in further subordering of consciousness. These dark entities now, which has deviated from the original plan of the Father, has created their own orders or powers, which the leader is Lucifer. Now, corollary means something that is already proven. So through their own free will, these entities have decided to create their own plan, which is in opposition to that plan, which is the Father's plan that has already been proven to rule the universe. Seal portion chapter 8. And behold, we will see others there also, who are those spirits who followed Lucifer and were casted out of the presence of the Father. These other spirits are the ones that make up the different orders of that dark triangle. These were cast out of the kingdom of God, which is in the upper fourth dimension above, and they were confined to earth, which is the lower fourth dimension and the third dimension where we live. The lower fourth is in the firmament, up in the stars, to which they would have belonged had they not rebelled against God's plan, which is the original plan, which they have now gone in opposition to. These also have a government in the spirit world, and they are led by Lucifer. Lucifer is a royal. Lucifer's job is to test you. I'm gonna get into Lucifer another time, but it ain't no devil holding no fork. That's another story. And they will make every attempt they can, if possible, to deceive the children of men. On the next message, I'm going to reveal the order of Lucifer and the roles that they play on earth, or the roles that they disguise themselves under on earth.